Because I know it was actually you were working with, and it
we went through 4 or 5
did you? Okay.
before we found Allied.
That's good. Well,
and it's kind of a nightmare store, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
This is Jeremy with Conditioned Air Solutions, your general manager over there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Conditioned Air's been in business going on 21 years next month. We're a local HVAC, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical company here in Huntsville. Roughly 95 to 100 employees and running strong.
How'd you come across our company, Allied?
So, I'd say probably 6-7 years ago, we decided, we need a revamp, right? Our vans are white, they're just vinyl lettered.
Right.
Well, we need a revamp. We need to really create a catchy wrap that people could see driving around town. We've been through 4, 5, 6 different wrap companies, and we've just been disappointed with a lot of them. Small mistakes here and there, wraps deteriorating quicker than they should. Installation errors causing wrap issues. So it was a long road to find Allied, but since we have partnered with Allied, we've been very, very pleased with the results that we've had out of the trucks we're getting wrapped.
And you work with Brian and Shane, is that your two? Or
Brian's
your main contact?
Brian's my main contact. He was working with our marketing team, recently kind of transferred over to in-house. We're just handling it ourselves. So Brian and I have communicated well. Brian communicates well. We get the results we're looking for. And
I see them, and like I said, you want to have something that's noticeable. And it's funny, obviously, because I know it's a customer, but I see your vans and your trucks. When I see it, I know it. So
you can see them from 10 miles away.
Yeah,
it's hard to miss the black and blue.
First wrap, somebody had a snow cone truck, and they wanted it wrapped, and he'd never done it before, so he got on YouTube, watched the video, and out back, and I think it was 100-degree temperature, he wrapped that snow cone truck. I mean, I would walk out there, and he's sweating to death. And and it's still, I see it around.
One thing I really like is the communication. I understand there's very limited time frame, and y'all have a lot of customers, right? So when we get a van and we need it wrapped, there's times that there's a long wait time.
Sure.
But Brian's always been really good to communicate cancellations or gaps in the schedule that come up. To try to work us in, sooner than that deadline that we were given. So it's awesome, and having that flexibility and being able to run a truck over and get it done sooner than later is always a cool thing.
We value whether you're doing just a one-off or you're doing however. I don't know. Do you have a clue how many we've done for you?
Random guess, I would say somewhere in the realm of 40 to 50.
Yeah,
we're huge on the swirl, right? I mean, the swirl is the logo, and so. On the hood, the big blue swirl is kind of the standout. That's what you see coming at you, and so we like to have the big blue swirl on the hood. And there was an instance that it was sent with the actual logo.
Okay.
The full wording and everything across the hood just doesn't give the same pizzazz. It's not the same pop. And whether it looks good or not's irrelevant, right? Because it does look great, but at the same time, no. That's not the match to the rest of the fleet. So once again, simple phone call. Hey Brian, wrong hood. Oh man, our bad. Bring it up here. And he actually moved other vehicles out of the way to get us in there and get it done. That another huge perk to that is it's hands off. We don't have to spend time gaining specs and drawing out and designing the wrap for you. Brian's doing that himself, and he of course sending approvals before.
So he mocks it up for you. So your marketing company is actually not sending they've designed it, but each specific different type vehicle, Brian is actually with the VIN number. He finds out the specific truck and he lays it out, mocks it up for you, sends it to you,
sends us digital pictures of it of what it should look like, and gets a go ahead before he just wraps it and hands you something that you didn't ask for. So
that's great. Yeah, because I thought you would send the file for that specific truck. So he's I learned something. So I learned something too. Yeah.
He's doing it all.
What do you wish that more people knew about Conditioned Air Solutions?
I really wish people knew the amount of dedication and hard work and attention to detail that goes on behind the scenes. We like to pride ourselves in providing a very high level of service to our customers. It takes a lot of people You know, so by the time that package is delivered as an air conditioning system or a plumbing revamp or a generator or whatever the case may be, there's been many hands touching that project behind the scenes to be able to bring that high level of service. So, you know, I feel that probably the same with Allied.
I think it's the personal attention to detail, knowing that, I mean, there are a lot of moving parts, because when a job comes in, it's not just print this, it's, you know, what stock of paper, you know, obviously first thing is price, turnaround time, and then it's, you know, making sure we do it right the first time, obviously, because you don't, you know, if you do it right, you're going to make the customer happy, but have you wasted, you don't want to waste company profits, or so you, so we want to make sure that we have the file correct, and I'm not, you know, I'm not technical, but the file needs to be correct, whatever that means, you know. The paper, you know, all the directions, the paper, you know, whether it's front-sided, two-sided, there's so much that goes into making sure the job is complete and the job is done right the first time. Our tagline is, we can do that. And that's, you know, if we can do it, we're going to try to do it.
And that's been my experience with y'all too.
You can go and just put some lettering on the side of your truck, and it's got your phone number, but I call it a rolling billboard.
You only get one chance to make a first impression, right?
You're right.
We're, one of our kind of fundamentals is treat every call like a first date.
Yes.
You know, and you've got one chance to make a good impression. Allied's first impression to us was wow. You know, and we've got this huge product back that's better than we've ever had, and create an ongoing relationship from that one first date. Right.
Love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Well, great. Thank you for coming in.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure having you here today.